James here. Today we're taking a look at the Nexar 1. This is a 4K dash camera that does work connectability with connections. We're going to actually get into that in a second, but first we're going to talk about it. This is actually the triple piece kit. Now this is a 128 gigabytes system version, so it does have 128 gigabytes. It does come with the Nexar 1. The Nexar 1 is actually your dash camera for looking out towards the front of your car. This kit also comes with the Plus cabin camera, so you do have the cabin camera as also so it will record backwards. But it also comes with the connectability piece as well. Now the connectability piece will actually work with an LTE service, so if that's what you guys want, you can of course add that on there with that. Now that's actually kind of cool. Now if you add that service on, guys, that will actually do like push notifications and allow you to like live stream and all of that in between. If not, you'll get all the pre-recordings in here, and it'll work with app and all of that other stuff that does connect up to the Nexar 1 itself. And that's actually also very cool as well. The box, this is how it comes, but it does come with a couple pieces. Now, first and foremost, of course, is the Nexar 1. Now, the Nexar 1 does come with this little box inside, and if I pop it open, you're going to be greeted with the actual camera. But underneath this flap, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the user manual, and I'm going to set that down. So you do have a user manual. This is going to tell you how to do the app, connect it up, and everything. It also comes with two extra little 3M adhesives, and I'll show you that as well. Now, it does also come with the cigarette lighter. If you guys need the cigarette lighter plug, it does come with that to power it up. It also comes with these cool little cable holders to hide your cables up all the places like under your dash. Because it does come with, of course, the 11-foot cable. This is a USB-C to USB cable. So if you guys already have that USB-C cable in your car for something else, you definitely could use that, or you could use the cable that comes with it. I recommend the cable that comes with it, nice and long. Now, of course, you also come with the trim panel tool. And I'm going to try and pull this out for you guys as well as the cigarette lighter piece as that. So they do come with the cigarette lighter connection and does have a dual USB connector, so you can actually plug in the camera, plus maybe a cell phone if you need. Then you have the trim panel tool. This is going to help you pry those panels so you can actually hide that wire down around your windshield with that if you need. Now, to actually install this, they come with this very cool little piece. This is going to be your power plug plus your magnetic holder right there. And this is your magnets right here. That's going to hold the device plus your little connectability. On the back is your 3M adhesive sticky tape that's going to stick to your window. Now, I do recommend going out and getting yourself one of those nice little cool window clean kits, kind of like this, so you don't have it permanently stuck to your window, but it is still permanently stuck. But the window clean can come off and you don't have to scrape that off. My idea, you guys might have another one with that. Then you have the camera, of course. The camera is actually right here. We're going to pop it open and unpeel the plastic right here. Of course, this is going to come towards you. The back side is going to be your camera right there. And that is the camera that's going to go towards the back. Now to connect that to this, of course, you're going to grab this and it's going to magnetically connect only one way. You guys see that? I'm going to show you guys this again. So you pop it off. If I do this, the magnet's not going to allow it to stick. If I flip it over, it's going to stick, no problem. You have the anglability of that camera to adjust it to the view you like. That's kind of cool that they have that right there for this. Now, these end caps do come off, so you do take that off. And the end caps, of course, is where you're going to plug in like your other connectability pieces. USB-C cable or connections as well with that. If you need, of course, those just clip back on. Same with the other side. Everything runs with the USB-C style connection. This is your dash camera. Now, that is, of course, the Nexar piece. You then have the cabin camera, the Plus. Now, we're going to get into a little bit with this because I want to kind of tell you guys a few things. First and foremost, your cabin camera, guys, is only going to do 720p. As in where your dash camera is, of course, 4K. Not a big deal. And that's actually kind of cool. So your cabin camera, you pop it open, and there is your cabin camera. You'll actually grab that. You guys see there's a little USB-C connection. Now, the cool thing is this cabin camera is actually swivelable and adjustable. So how would we connect that up? So we would do this. We'd pop this side off just like that. We would pull this over here like this, and then we would connect it up just like that. And your dash camera is on, and you can actually swivel and angle it. Now, it has a little bit of weight there to it. Just going to tell you guys with that. Now, we can get into a few other things like, the road view is 8 megapixels. The inside view is 2 megapixels. The road view is 140 degrees. The inside view is 160 degrees. They are both CMOS sensors. The outside one is a Sony Stratus sensor IMX 415. The inside is a CMOS GC253. Now, the cool thing is this does have, of course, G-Sync sensors. So you do have the G-Sync sensor in here, guys, to tell you if you have bumps and when it needs to start recording. So that's the cabin piece. Now, if you want to add that LTE service, then you add the connectivity piece right here. Of course, you pop it open. There's going to be a card telling you guys where to do that at, and then you just grab this device, and that's all it is. Same as the other piece, you'll just pop off this side right here, and we will connect it up just like that. That's all it is. You're up and running. Great little piece, awesome little option. And like I said, guys, this is the 128 megabyte or gigabyte version. Now, a couple other things you guys could do is you guys could get, let's say, this cool ODB tool. This is going to allow you to permanently power it up without using the cigarette lighter, and this will just plug into your ODB2 sensor under your dash if that's where it is. Now, if your sensor or plug is on the outside of your car, you may not be able to do that. Now, a cool thing is they do allow for the pass-through, so your mechanics can still plug into it and check with that as well. Nice long cable, nice little options with that one right there. And I'm actually going to use the standard connection myself for this. Now, size and everything in between, this is actually a great little piece right here, of course. It's going to take, I think it's like a 3.7 volts, 420 milliamp backup battery in there. It's an audio encoding, 16-bit depth at 48 kilohertz, gyroscope. It's got the Bosch BM160, 16G built-in G sensor, so if the car's bumped, it'll start recording and all of that in there. Of course, installation time is going to take maybe 10 minutes or ish, depending on how handy you are with those, right? Frames per second, 25 to 30, of course, with that. Video encoding, or video format is MP4 with that, and you're good. Now, the connectivity is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectability with that, but if you use the LTE service, of course, you're going to have to do that, and that's just all there is. The app, very easy, very cool. The cloud backup is unlimited, guys, so you can get to the access at all with that if you need. Parking mode and everything else with that on hand. The Nexar 1, full connectability, backup, and dash camera. This is a cool piece. You got your dash camera to see and view, and then you got your cabin camera right there that actually angles and changes with that as well. I like that. I want to thank you for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next. Later.